I'm having serious holiday blues. I've been looking back at my pictures from when I was in Greece and I thought I would recreate one of my favourite looks I did, which is this one. I'm going to do the hair and the makeup so you can see how easy it is, how quick it is, and it lasts all day, even in the heat, guys, even in the heat. So I've prepped my skin with the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I love this. It's like a gel. So it's good because it's moisturising, but you don't want anything too oily or thick when you're about to go somewhere in the heat, you know? We don't want it to slide off. So I've prepped my skin. Next, I'm going to go in with these two together. I love these because these can darken any makeup that you do. So say your foundation is a little bit too light, you just darken it. And then you don't need to take too much out on holiday, you know? Especially since you get charged for everything nowadays and, you know, extra luggage. You whack this on. Then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Paris Serum Foundation. This is shade 4-5 medium, if I can open it. I love this because it's really buildable. I like to put it on the back of my hand, or you can put it on your face. Sometimes I put it on my face, and it's not heavy at all. It's almost sheer, to be fair. I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown full coverage base brush just to apply. I literally use this every day on holiday, this little duo. I love it. But I would obviously wear tons of SPF under this. I would always wear SPF 50 anytime in the sun. Love. I love how you can build this up. I am going to apply a tiny bit more. I really miss being on holiday. I went to Crete with my boyfriend and we stayed at the Baton. It was amazing. I honestly would go back there in a heartbeat. It was so beautiful. The staff were amazing. I honestly think staff really make or break a holiday, and they couldn't do more for you. I loved it. Look at that, it's like dewy, glowy, and I literally just whack it on with this brush. Next, going in with my favourite concealer that I use. I use this all the bloody time. I love it. This is shade, I actually bought a new shade. Shade Suede. Let's see if this is better, because I've been mixing them. Oh, this colour is tons better, and I need so much of this because I have puffy hay fever eyes. Love that for me. I leave this on like this, and then I am going to do my eyebrows. Where is my eyebrow stuff? I lose everything. So while my concealer is on, I then go in with my eyebrows, just because I like my concealer to like warm up and sink in. Got a nice big spot on my brow. Can you see that? It's actually really sore, which is fun. So just gonna go in with my eyebrows, and then I will blend out my concealer. I actually sometimes didn't even fill my eyebrows in on holiday, which for me is a big deal because look how thin my brows are. But I was kind of feeling it, you know? And I just get lazy on holiday, like I just don't want to do too much glam. I just know this product, the Anastasia, I just know it will last all day. I've used this for literally years. Colour in that spot. Brows complete. Then I blend out my concealer. These are what I get from Amazon. They're just perfect because obviously I can't use the same sponge on my clients, so every time I use it on them I give it to them, and that's them, their little touch up for the evening. They're so affordable, so that's why I'm not spending loads of money on sponges, you know? And these are just so good. So just blend this up and out like this. And I'm not going to set this yet because I actually might apply more once I've done my bronzer and blush right into my hair. Lovely. So then to bronze, I was using this out in Crete. Oh, the new L'Oreal Face Sculptor. This is shade light medium. I just like to sculpt out my face. These are also so good for a bit of nose contour. You know, like a little, just a tiny little bit of, the end's so good. It's a perfect shape. Just blend that in. These are so soft, they blend so well. Look how nice that is. Anyone that follows me on Instagram and TikTok, you will know how much I love L'Oreal Paris. I think the products are amazing and they're so affordable. It's in fact my favourite mascara in the world is L'Oreal, which I use in everything. The Panorama, so good. Look at that, it's so even. Let's just sculpt and then contour the little nose. Ignore my hair, I'm gonna put a bun in so I don't need it to be slick back. So I'm gonna show you how I slick back of my bun. Okay, bronzer done. I then actually used a Rhode blush, which I've lost. I think it must be in my kit. So my kit's like very separate to my makeup. I think it must be there and it's downstairs, and I'm just a bit lazy to get it really. So I'm gonna go in with, which one should I do? Let's be brave. Let's do Juice Box. I love these little blushes. They're so cute. Look at that colour. Oh, let's do Juice Box. I just draw it straight onto the skin. And you can do it how I do it in some videos, which is put it on the brush. These blend so well that it doesn't remove any makeup underneath. I know some cream blushes do, but these are like creamy and just delicious. Look at that. Such a nice colour. You could use your fingers. I'm quite heavy-handed and I tend to just move my makeup too much. Or you can do it this way. Push it into your brush and just blend it that way. Bring it on my nose. Such a nice colour. Oh, I love it. Okay, if like me you go a bit too much on the blush, then I do like that look. This is where you can take your concealer and fix it. Take your concealer that you used earlier, or even just the sponge, you can just fix it that way and it almost takes down the blush. Soften it. Easy. So after that, I am going to actually set my makeup on top of this, because obviously in the sun we want our makeup to last, and in the heat. So what I do is I take a loose powder. I would normally use Charlotte Tilbury powder, but I find because it's quite oily, I wouldn't use it for this sort of thing. You need something that's actually going to set, like really set your makeup. This is the House Labs loose one. This really reminds me of the Marc Jacobs coconut powder. Does anyone remember that? I think I have that somewhere, but I can't use it, it's too old. I just have it for my memory box. Take these little powder puff. I start off under the eyes. Anywhere that you get shiny, the dewiness will come back, but I get really shiny, which I like, but when I'm in the heat I don't want to worry about if it's lasting or not. And then I will take a fluffier brush, a trusty Bobbi Brown powder brush. I love these brushes. Take anything extra you have and just take it over the blusher. The only reason I do it over this now is because these are cream products and we don't want them to move, so I'm just setting that now. The rest of the makeup doesn't really matter. Oh, let's whack in some brow gel. I love a bit of brow gel. L'Oreal again. This is the Brow Laminate. I actually never used to use this. And then one of my friends, Millie, she has the most beautiful brows, and she said this is all she used, and I was like, how? So now I'm obsessed with it. Next is eyes. So for this video, I did use the Charlotte Tilbury. Look how much I love this palette. Golden Goddess palette. But I feel like there might be another name now. Let me Google it. Charlotte Tilbury Golden Goddess palette. Oh no, it's still called Golden Goddess palette. Cool. This is always my favourite. When I used to work for Charlotte years ago, this was my favourite palette. Everyone used to love the Pillow Talk and they still do, and I was like, but have you seen the Golden Goddess? It's like the most beautiful shades ever. So what I do is I take my brush and dip it into this lower one. I always do my bottom lid and bring it out. It's got such a nice pigment to it, it's not too much, so you can't really go that wrong with it, which I like. And it's got a bit of a shimmer. And then I do the same underneath with a smaller brush. Take that underneath. I always bring my eyeshadow underneath the eye just to link up with the top. And then I do the same on the other eye. There's also a shimmer. It's a glitter, so I'm going to take that. And I'll just swipe it over. I use my finger because it gets the pigment on your eye better than the brush would for the sparkles. So then I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. I did my waterline. I always do my waterline on holiday. I think because I have a tan, it makes my eyes look more like the hazel stand out more. So I like to have that. The L'Oreal Paradise eyeliner in brown. It just does the easiest wing. Do it bit by bit. Take my nail and neaten it up. Same line I take underneath. So nice. Such an easy liner. Look, it basically does it for you. It's so soft. Curl those lashes, girlies. Favourite mascara in the world, Panorama. L'Oreal, thank you so much for this product. This is the dark brown. I like to use the dark brown. The black's also amazing. I feel like this is also such a nice evening eye because it's shimmery, but it's still simple and like bronzy. It's not too intense. Top and bottom always. My eye's a little irritated because of hay fever, so let's ignore that. So eyes done. And then for the lips, I was obsessed with this duo while I was away. It's the L'Oreal Paris 107 lip pencil. And then the Rhode Lip Peptide in, this is shade Toast. So I just lined first with this. I love the smell of these. They smell like old school pencils, which I love. I'm losing my tan, so the lip shade looks a bit different. It's more peachy when I'm paler. But wait to see how stunning this lip peptide is. If you can get one lip peptide with the shade, do this one. So nice. I'm then actually going to apply it more bronzer. This is the YSL All Hours bronzer in shade 3, I think. Yeah, 3. Just to do my neck and outer parts. Just sort of resets that other bronzer too. Down the nose. Has anyone else tried the Westman highlighter? Look at this, it's so nice. And I actually just dab this on and I leave it, I don't do anything else. And then I'm going to set my makeup. This is very important if it's hot. This is the best setting spray in the world. But you have to hold your breath, okay, it's quite intense. The L'Oreal 3 seconds setting mist. Oh, it's so good that I don't mind. And that was the makeup done. But let's do hair. So for hair on holiday, I was obsessed with like I would say it's like a Sophia Richie slick back bun. I know everyone's doing it now, but I feel like she's always my bun inspo. What you need is these are called pin combs. I don't know what they're called. Something to do the middle part and smoothing brush. And then I use the L'Oreal Mousse. Obsessed with this. So what I do first is brush my hair back. I was actually doing this with wet hair. I think it might be easier with wet hair, but my hair isn't wet right now. So take it, find your middle parting. I'm not too precious about this, like I don't actually really mind if it's not too in the centre. So I'd say down to your ears is how big your parting is. And then I brush the rest back. Then what you're going to do is take a hair tie. I like these ones because my hair is quite thick, but you can use a smaller one obviously. And I start to put my hair where I want it, but I will keep brushing. You don't need to put any gel or anything in it yet. When it's wet, it sort of stays a lot easier. Your hair just sort of holds into place better. Then take your smooth brush. I start to smooth it into place. How cute, this has got my name on it. It's from the Smooth company. I got it on a L'Oreal brand trip. They always give us the best little gifts. It's so cute. Okay. I like my bun at the back to sort of be central. It's like just above my ears. So first is I put it into a ponytail because I like it to be tight, and I feel like if I just put it straight in a bun, it wouldn't really do that. My hair's freshly washed, so this is quite hard to do it with. What I do next, before I put the bun in place, take my mousse and I literally just spray it a little bit there, a little bit there. It's so satisfying. And then I gel it back. Sorry, like mousse it back. Gel it back, stick it back. Take your brush. You're gonna start, this is what really gets it to hold. You can use more, you can use less. Oh, right in my ear. Let's do a little bit here too. Next, I take my ponytail and I twist it. I see people do plaits, but I'm just a bit lazy. I twist, and as I twist it and I pull it into place. And then I need another hair tie. Oh, I didn't grab one. Let me see if I've got one in my bag. Oh, got one left. Perfect. Take your other hairband and you just tie that round there, and then you can do more smoothing, because sometimes bumps do come up as you're like pulling and tightening the hair, but it's fine. I can never be bothered to start again, so I just put the mousse back in and then re-smooth it. And then these little bits I actually quite like. I like it to have like little bits sticking out. I think it looks cute. And what I did on holiday is I bought these from Amazon. They're just like little clips. Opened it up and I stuck it in, which I thought was so cute. I just stuck it in the side like that. That's basically my little boat, party boat day hair. And that's it done. Literally my makeup that I'd have on holiday most evenings. It's perfect for even like a summer party, I think. I think it's so quick, simple, sleek, easy. Hope you like it. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Please subscribe. I am really loving doing these YouTube videos. I want to do more, but please let me know what you guys would like to see. Hope you enjoyed it.